Welcome back to Down to Earth Mystic for another Pick a Card tarot reading. So we'll do 3 cards from this deck, and then you'll take a moment to decide which card is calling your name and click on the corresponding timestamp below to start your reading. And then I'll do 3 clarifiers with the tarot deck. So this is the Gaia Oracle deck, and this is a Tarot de la Nuit deck. So very pretty deck, you'll see as we go through, but I'm going to set that one aside to get the 3 Oracle cards. So we've got card 1, card 2, and card 3. So if you would like, go ahead and pause the video and then choose the corresponding timestamp below for the reading. And then we will get our clarifiers with the tarot. Okay, so for card number 1, we've got Flame Tree. It says the start of something new. It does say it is a card number 30. To me, numerology wise, 30 is a very creative number. So not only is it the start of something new, it's the creation of something new. Well, obviously that's in the word new, but there's something very creative about it in this for you. So let's see what the tarot cards have to say to go a little bit deeper. So we've got Angel de la Nuit, Queen of Swords, and the Star. Okay, so this is a unique card that is only in this deck. So, you know, as you can probably tell based on the name of the deck, but this card is an indicator that this new journey, this new thing, this new creation that you're working on, it is actually part of your destiny, and you have someone watching over you to make sure that it is successful. So rest assured that it will all go as it needs to. With the second card here, the Queen of Swords, there's probably going to be something that you'll need to kind of cut the emotion out of, and cut some things out of your life and just make a very logical decision. I don't always push to focus on logic, because I feel like your heart is a very good indicator of where you need to be and where your intuition is taking you. But the sorry, something out of the corner of my eye caught my attention. But there's something very logical to consider here that will lessen the confusion about your situation. And then with the Star card here, I would say there's very high potential of this being a direction of your dreams that you may not see until you start to go, oh, okay, I'm understanding a little better. The Queen of Swords now. You need to take a leap of faith and start towards your dreams, and the things that you're cutting away, the emotion that you're cutting away is your fear that it isn't the right way. And the logic is that maybe this is something from your past that you've always wanted to do, and then suddenly you start to do it and you're like, maybe not. You start to have that second guessing. And I'm going to say that's where you cut out the emotion and you go back to your logic of, no, this is something I've wanted to do for a long time. I know it's the right thing to do. Not only that, you've got someone on your side helping you. So it's actually the perfect time to do it, and it is going to be kind of wishes coming true type situation. So it is a very good idea to move forward with it. So hopefully that was great confirmation for you. If you have any questions, please comment below. But that is the reading for card number 1, and I hope you have a lovely day. All right, for those of you who chose card number 2, the second card is Ganesha, clearing away obstacles, protection, and guidance. This is card number 31. if that means anything to you. Together, that would bring a number of 4, which is stability. So I am taking that as Ganesha is here to help clear away the obstacles and to bring you into a place of stability. So let's see what the tarot cards have to say to go a little bit further, give you a little bit deeper advice. Sounds like right now we've just mainly talked about your environment, which has a few things hanging out that aren't serving you, but Ganesha is here to help you to figure out what things need to go to create a better environment. So we've got 3 cards to clarify. Here we've got the 6 of Swords, so that would be stepping away from a painful or no longer useful situation into a better situation. So that makes perfect sense with Ganesha hanging out with you. Ganesha's helping to clear those obstacles and help you to leave an environment with the obstacles to go to brighter shores where you can actually have a better environment. And so the Hanged Man here, I feel, is actually saying you're gonna feel a little different once you make it to the other side of the situation. You're gonna see a completely different perspective. It may take a moment to really kind of catch your breath and see that this other part, the other shore. And so, okay, so the 6 of Swords is typically identified with a boat, which it is in this one, some water here, and the person in the card is actually leaving something less stable, going to something more stable. So I'd say it's like from shore to shore. So that's what I'm saying. Like when you get to the other side, the other shore, you're going to have a completely different perspective, a new view, and it may take a while to really see how positive it is. So I'm going to say, take a moment to pause, realize that you're being protected, realizing that the things that are clearing away actually do need to clear away. And then see, after that moment of pause and that kind of reflection and taking in the new environment, this King of Pentacles is either representing you or someone that will be helping you, but either way it will be a fruitful situation, good value, good probably some good financial situations when you get to that other side. So I am recommending that you allow the obstacles to be removed, to take that step to get to the other side, the other shore, and then pause and let all of the newness kind of sink in, and then either you or someone will come to you and you will know that it is the time to start taking action again. But yeah, it's like a really long way to say one step at a time, but also to have that faith that you're making the right decision. And you've got Ganesha here to help clear the ick, and to protect you and to bring you the guidance. And so that guidance, that last word here on the first card in the Gaia Oracle, kind of makes me think it is someone else that helps you to get to the next step after you've made the first step. Pause. I feel like it is someone else that will be helping you, and not just like aha moments that pop into your brain. If those happen, of course, take action after your moment of pause. So that is the suggestion for the reading for card number 2. I hope that was helpful, and I hope you have a lovely day. Alright, for those of you who chose the third card, this is your reading, and the third card says peace, dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. So I'd say that is a good idea to take a moment to meditate, if that's what it takes, but whatever it is that gives you peace, I recommend you do that. And if it takes something quiet, if it takes doing some kind of exercise, whatever it is, to either get rid of the excess energy or to just quiet your own thoughts and your own mind. That'll help bring in the peace. And with this being a 26 that condenses down to an 8, I'd say it is going to actually be something fruitful that brings in something very positive for you. It will help you to manifest the next step in what you're aiming for. So we've got 3 cards to clarify here. We've got the 10 of Swords. So that generally means like either defeat or the end of a hard time. You may feel defeated, but it is something that's finally over and you're stepping into a better scenario. You might feel like this is also kind of a visual indicator to block out what's going on around you, to meditate, because this person has their head somewhat submerged in water. And you know that feeling when you're in water. It looks like, well, this person looking out of the water can still see what's going on around, but they've just like hushed that noise going on around them. So I feel like that will be helpful to help you find your peace, and that visual is an indicator of just shutting out all the extra. With the Knight of Pentacles, this is some very fast-moving energy. Could be someone who has a lot of logic, and I'm going to say that's you, and maybe that's why it's time to kind of shut out all of those extra chaotic rambling thoughts. A lot of logic, but it may also be indicating kind of an offer coming in that is logical. And I'm going to say taking that time out for the quiet to find your peace is going to help you to understand that if this is an offer coming in, although it seems very logical and there's a lot of logic going on with the thoughts that you currently are considering, the 3 of Wands tells me it's not quite time yet. I know that this card normally for me indicates your ship coming in or things finally coming into place, but it also can be like the card of waiting. And I'm going to say, because you have that kind of that feeling of chaos around you and you are seeking the peace, I feel like the peace and getting yourself into that place of peace will help you to realize it's not necessarily the best move for you, and your ship coming in, so to speak, will come in after you find the peace, not while you're trying to make the decision. So I hope that was helpful. I know I kind of went all over the place, but I think it's incredibly important to realize it's not quite the right time yet because you've got too much going on. Whatever that means for you, that's going to be different for every person. But like I said, I hope that was helpful, and please comment below with any questions, and I hope you have a lovely day.